Good morning. Good morning. This is ERGJ. We started a little late, but it's okay. We still got time to get our show in. We are here, a wealthy, healthy, happy people, the Mindset Makeover Challenge. So we do this every day. It's supposed to start at 7 a.m. A little late today, but we're going to get going here on 7 a.m. on the Wealthy, Healthy, Happy show. So in case you guys don't know, so some of you guys may be new to Blab. I'm not quite sure. So uh, when you're in the seat, you can jump in the seat if you want to. You can follow people that are in the seat by just clicking the little check button above their name. That way, when they put a show on or when they go on Twitter, you can just connect, right? We want to expand our networks. Also, you can, in the left, you can tell a little bird, let people know that you are here. And so that will send a message out to your Twitter followers. And then your Twitter followers can jump in on this thing with you as well. And the same thing you can tell your friends. Now to be sending a message out to your Facebook friends and letting them know that you're here today. So what is the Mindset Makeover Challenge? I know you guys are like, well, what really is this challenge? And so that is what we're going through. So it's a 30-day success challenge, and it's changing your mindset. So we've been going through The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. All right, been going through The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale. And if you have gone through this, it's an audio book. So you might not have this physical copy, but you can go online on YouTube and listen to it. And I encourage you to listen to that thing because this thing here changed your life. This one of those things that we should be listening to in elementary school, but they don't give us this. They tell us to read these, Lost Boys or Treasure Island or whatever. But this is what we probably need to have at least this in our in our curriculum, man, because it helps change your mind. It helps you to see things differently. So it's 30-day challenge. So here's the challenge, guys. You're supposed to find your one dominant goal, the one goal that you have in your life, the one thing that is a burning desire for you to accomplish. That's your goal. This is the goal that you want to focus on for the next 30 days. So here's the thing, guys. I've seen where people have said, hey, this is my goal, but it's not really something they have a burning desire to do. They just put it out there, right? Hey, I want to do this, this, and this. It's got to be something that you really want to accomplish. Oh, we're making too much noise already. It's that thing that you really, really want to accomplish. It's not the thing that you wish to accomplish. It's not the thing that you hope to accomplish. It's the thing that you really, really want to accomplish. That's your dominant goal. You make that thing, you write that thing out. You say, this is my challenge. This is what I'm going after. All right. So this is your dominant goal. You're going to focus on that for the next 30 days. Now, here comes here comes one of the most difficult parts. Throughout this 30 days, you want to focus on this goal and you want to be positive towards your goal as well. 30 days of positively focusing on your goal. Now, your goal may be a 5-year goal out. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how far out you think that goal is, if it's short-term or long-term. That's not the point. The point is for you to focus on it for 30 days straight with a positive mental attitude. Now, here's the thing, guys. We started this back in October, and we found that that's fine. We've had to, you definitely doing something right. We found that we've had to start over. So if you have one of those days, like people say, hey, I'm allowed to have one of those days. Well, not during this challenge. You have one of those days, you got to start over. 30 days straight of positively focusing on your goal, whatever your goal is. So right now I see we got how you doing, Craig Dolier? How you doing? Thanks for joining, man. I see we got Craig. I see we got Noel. I see we got Miss Tanya Carter. Craig, how you doing, man? Let me ask you this, Craig, and everybody else. Do you know what you want? Do you know what you want? See, a lot of people don't know exactly what it is that they want. You ask them what they want, they start fumbling around. They start thinking they can't tell you with a definitive answer, this is what I want. Hey, good. Hey, thanks for joining, man. Thanks for joining from Scotland, man. If you want to hop into a seat, that's cool. We can have this conversation. Mr. Beedles is here, but he having some phone troubles, but that's okay. We're gonna still keep this thing going. All right. So the seats are open, Noel. I know y'all are probably saying it's too early in the morning for me, but thanks for joining all the way from Scotland. If you know what your goal is, Craig, man, drop that thing down. If you want to get on this challenge, let us know. We'll support you through this challenge. But it's 30 days of positively focusing on your most dominant goal, whatever that is. So some of you guys are new to this show this morning. So if you have that goal, just drop that thing in the comments below. Now, what I wanted to do this morning is Thursday, so we made it over the hump, and I wanted to kind of find some of these inspirational stories about people that are achieving, and so that's what I'm looking for right now, because I wanted to share the story with you guys. That was absolutely phenomenal. It came from one of my followers who has been doing this challenge, and she wanted to share, with me one of her successes. Yeah, thanks for joining, Craig. So let me see if I can find it real quick. And if you guys have had any successes, I know Beedles, you've been doing this for a while. You probably have had some experiences over the past couple of days or over the past month that is you start being like, man, this thing really works, and you found it to be a success in your life. And so if you want to share that as well. So today, what we're talking about, guys, is that so let's talk about what we've talked about before. We've talked about yesterday, we talked about service and attitude, talking about having the right attitude in order to service your customers, or service your kids, or service your boss, or service your peers, service everybody that you come across. You want to service them with excellent service with a phenomenal attitude. And we talked about yesterday how there's a lot of people that have a lot of potential, but they kill their potential, they kill their opportunity because of their attitude. They don't have an attractive spirit. They don't have things that like people want to be around them, people want to buy from them, people want to do business with them, people want to be their, I'm not gonna say don't want to be their friend, but you know what I'm saying? Like having that good attitude, it's a sweet aroma to other people. And so so Beedles said yesterday that your intensity of light, if you can write that thing in the comments, Beedles, the intensity of your light is something with something. I can't remember what it is. Enthusiasm of spirit. If you want to write the thing in the comments, man, that'll really help us out, because I can't remember your quote. Hey, so good. Oh, good morning. So you at work? Good thing, Mr. Craig. So Noel, I don't know if you there yet or not, but what is your dominant goal? What is that thing you're gonna go after for the next 30 days? What is it that you want to accomplish? What do you want? What is it that you really want? What is it that you want? Some of us, we stuck in that area. We can't even do this challenge because we have not defined. We don't know exactly what we want. And so if you need help with that, we're here to help you with that as well. I have a wonderful service called Future by Design that's going to help extract from within you, from your own gold mine. It's going to help extract that thing so you can narrow it down and you can focus on it. And then what does that do? When you know exactly what you want, guys, when you know exactly what you're going after, it's going to help you to say no to the things you need to say no to, and yes to the things you need to say yes to. It's going to give you a direct line of sight to your future self. So, hey, fantastic. Main goal to be a millionaire, several streams of income. I'm going to tell you right now, that's not a goal. It's not a clearly defined goal. But that's fantastic. That's cool. I got you. I mean, I think we all want to be a millionaire. Several streams of income. So when you say several streams of income, you might want to say exactly how many you want, right? That's going to give you a measurable goal. Several could be 2, right? So we're talking about clear. We didn't get to that part yesterday, Noel, about clearly defined goals, right? And then you got to define what millionaire is, right? If you really understand, about being a millionaire, right? It's not necessarily a millionaire. That actually is a very common thing. So people say millionaire, right? And it's like, okay, well, $1 million has already probably passed through your hands. Do you consider yourself a millionaire that way? Probably not. Do you want to have? Do you want to just make $1 million? Because you've probably already done that. It's not a matter of making it; it's a matter of what you did with it. But you probably want to have a cash flow. You don't want to just have a net worth of $1 million. You probably want to have a cash flow of $1 million. I mean, that it's consistently running through your pipeline. So there's some things to think about when you say I want to be a millionaire. People can't even really define what a millionaire is. But I'm not talking about you. I'm just saying in general. So I am still looking for this. Oh yeah, here we go. So we had a story. I was supposed to share this on the first day. But we had a lady who had she went to, here we go. What'd you say? I already have a plan to create an additional $2,000 in income a month. Buy my first investment property. That's what I'm talking about right there. Hey, so right down here below, she just gave us a super clearly defined goal. We're going to need to put some stars on this right here. There you go. Put some stars on this thing from Ms. Noel. Just gave us that super clearly defined goal. See, that's a whole lot different when you said that, the second statement, than the first statement. So what we're doing here, guys, we're on day number 4. And I'm going to share this story with you guys because it was like, wow, wonderful, powerful. So we had a lady that went to SCORE. If you don't know what SCORE is here in America, I know we got people from all over the world. There is this small business association. And SCORE really is, like veterans and people that are older that just helps. They volunteer their information, their time to help other people start businesses. And so it's a free service for the most part. They talk to you about how to start a business plan or how to write a business plan and just really give you some guidance towards whatever, if you're looking to get into business or whatever. So she went to this guy, it's a black lady, went to an older black guy. She said she sat down and talked, and she didn't say much of anything. When she did start talking, he asked her why she didn't start talking sooner. She had told him because she talked too much and she just wanted to soak in on his knowledge. He was impressed and that she had showed up knowing the potential opportunities for her socioeconomic status. And she had drafted a business plan, and then she started talking about surrounding herself with positive people like she does in our group. We have a group that's full of positive people. She said it was nice to talk in. It was nice to walk in prepared. And as I always prepare, she felt like this Mind Over Makeover challenge made her even more prepared and was able to impress him, which made her feel like he would devote even more of his energy into her success. And so basically she went to this, basically the whole premise is this challenge helped reshape her. She walked into this meeting prepared, and she felt like that energy that she was carrying with her was going to cause this gentleman to give even more of his energy towards her success. And so, guys, it's something about knowing exactly what it is that you want. It's something about having a positive mental attitude towards that. Now, when we talk about positive mental attitude, man, what are we saying? We're saying that you believe that it's possible for you to achieve that which it is you're going after. Yet you believe that it's possible for you to achieve that which you're going after. What the mind can conceive, what the mind can believe, your whole world can achieve. And I say it like this, guys, that when you are going towards your goal and you believe that your goal is possible for you to achieve, then your goal is also coming towards you. That $2,000 a month is coming towards you, Noel. That first investment property is coming towards you, Noel. You're going to start to get these ideas, these visions, these thoughts, these things. Unusual things are going to start to happen in your life because you are going towards something. And I want to say this, guys. I had said this yesterday. There are too many people that are trying to run from something instead of running to something. There are too many people that are trying to run from something instead of running to something. What do I mean? Well, there's many people that hate their job right now, right? And they're like, all they think about is quitting their job. That's the wrong attitude. Because you're going to put yourself in a position where you are moving off of negative energy. You're moving off something that you hate versus moving on something that you love. See, so if they said that, hey, I got this wonderful opportunity, I'm seeking it, I'm looking into it, maybe I'm going back to school, maybe whatever it is that you're doing, that's going to be awesome because you are moving towards something instead of running away from something. And see, too many people, they move off of what they hate. They move off of what they don't like instead of running towards something that they love. So I got to ask you right now, if you are in a position right now where you are absolutely, you are ready to change, you're ready to do something different, you're ready to break out, you're ready to grow, I don't want you to focus on that which it is that you hate. And it doesn't necessarily have to be hate, but I don't want you to focus on that which it is that you want to move from. I want you to focus on that which it is that you're running to. Does that make sense? If it makes sense, give me a hell yeah. So we don't want to move off of the negative energy. We want to move off the positive energy, right? So this is the Wealthy, Healthy, Happy People show. And that's what we do. We want to move towards those positive things in our life so that we can accomplish those things. That should be our focus. That which we hate is in our past. That which we love is in our future. So who are you becoming? What is it that you want? And can you take 30 days, just 30 days, to create this new habit where you're going to be positively focused on that which it is that you want to accomplish? That's the challenge. So we're on day number 4, man. Beedles, I wonder how you're doing with the challenge, man. I know that you wealthy, healthy, you happy, you waking up ready to rock and roll this morning. You're having some connectivity issues. That's okay. But if you want to type down below, man, how you doing with the challenge? Everyone else on day 4, how are you doing? How are you making it? It's for 4 days of being positive towards the things that we want in life, being positive towards that goal that we have set for ourselves. How are you doing with that challenge? If you just joined us today, I'd like to know what it is that you want. So, Craig, I know you just joined us today. You probably have a great goal. If you want to just try that down in the comments below. If it's confidential, I understand. You want to jot it down, that's cool. Hey, John Powell. Oh, John Powell's gone. Oh, well, John Powell was here. So that's the challenge. And that's what we're doing. So every day we're coming on and we are just supporting one another in this challenge. We're supporting one another toward our goals. We need that support, man. Sometimes you walk up, you might not wake up on the right side of the bed, but guess what? Here's what I found with doing this. Here's what I found when doing this. It gives me something to wake up to. There's some people that don't have kids, or some people that don't have whatever. You know, they don't really have that that thing that gets them excited in the morning to jump out of bed and start getting going with their day. Well, this is one of those things because we're committing ourselves to you, so we got to be here. So it gets me excited to think about, man, what we're going to talk about the next day. It gets me excited to present. It gets me excited to make a difference in your life. It gets me excited to inspire others. So that helps me to get up and get going in the morning to be ready for you. We can't get on sluggish and all that good stuff and just walling out the bed. We got to get on the thing ready to rock and roll so we can hopefully have an impact in your life. What is it that you're excited about? Are you excited about your goal? Are you excited about the fulfillment of those things that you're chasing? Are you excited about the pursuit? Because the reality is, guys, the excitement is in the pursuit. The excitement is in the journey. The excitement isn't in the accomplishment. Once you accomplish it, you're like, man, I'm done. And then it's like, we got to set a new goal. We got to have something else we need to pursue. We got something else we progressing towards, well, no matter what that is. You know, so we go, it's levels to this thing. But you got to believe it. You got to believe it. You got to believe that it's available to you. You got to believe that what it is that you want is possible. So everybody right now in the comments below, I'd like for you to say it's possible. Whatever it is that you're thinking about right now, whatever it is that you're going after, whatever that goal is, whatever that aspiration, in the comments below, I'd like for you to write, it's possible. And I only want you to write it if you believe that what it is that you want to accomplish, that is possible. So again, in the comments below, whatever your goal is, if you believe it, that it's possible, I'd like for you to write in the comments below, it's possible. I don't see nobody writing. Oh, there we go. There we go, Noel. It's definitely most possible. It's going to happen. Those are the kind of words of a person that believes. It's going to happen. Not it might happen. It's going to happen. See, we got to change our vocabulary. We got to do those things. So here's the deal, guys. So we got a quote of the day, and Beedles is still trying to come in. It's okay. And so I thought about this. I got so many quotes, but I think I want to go with this. So as it relates to it's possible, as it relates to going towards your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, becoming your future self, becoming that person that you're chasing, which is yourself in 10 years, 5 years, 2 years from now, whatever that vision is that you see for yourself, it's possible. And so our quote of the day, which I think is very, very helpful, is that everything we need is in reach. Everything that we need is in reach. That is our quote of the day. I want you to take that with you as you travel throughout your day, as you go over and around in the world today, whoever you meet. Just remember this: everything that we need is in reach. I was told this quote a long time ago, and it's very similar, but I used to hear that you're only 4 people away from the person that you need to know. In other words, your network. But everything that we need is in reach. Now, here's the deal. Even though it's in reach, we can't get it unless we actually reach out for it. Can't get it unless we actually reach out for it. Who's that person that you might need to call today and ask for some help? Who's that individual that you might need to connect with just to join their network and be a part of their movement, support them, or be a part of their positive movement? We got Craig that joined us today. He just saw something that he liked and said, hey, I'm going to watch this show. What brought you here today? By the way, Craig, did you just like the title? You know, what's got you here? What's got your interest? But everything that we need is within reach. But most people, they won't reach out. Most people won't ask for the help. Most people won't just won't look for the opportunities. Most people get caught up in the routine of life, in the mundane, the activity, the task that they set for themselves. They just don't reach out. They don't reach out and get the support, the help, the ideas, whatever it is that we know that's within reach. Matter of fact, you know, successful people, right? They read. Most people read, and that's what they attribute to their success. But most people won't even do that. They won't read. They won't get a book because I don't know. I mean, you know, TV is entertaining, but books, I don't know. They just grow your creativity. So at any rate, everything that we need is within reach. And if that's true, if you believe that's true, then today you're going to reach out. Today you're going to look. Today you're going to search for those opportunities. You're going to talk to those people because you know that whatever it is that you need is within reach. Whatever it is that you need to accomplish your goals, your dreams, your aspirations, you know that it's within reach. And it is absolutely in reach. It really is. A lot of the reaching has to do with going inside yourself. Going deep down inside yourself to extract those things out that are going to be a part of your plan, your goal, your steps, visualizing your dream. A lot of it is already inside of you. You just got to reach deep inside to get it. You got to kind of get that other stuff out the way. We got to get that negativity out the way. Oh, that's what I'm talking about, Mr. Craig. He's on to simplify and improve your lifestyle. Fantastic, man. Well, I hope that today just this little bit has helped you, and I hope that you will join us every day at 7 o'clock and bring your joy, your experience, your mindset makeover to what we're trying to do here, because this really is a movement about helping us on that journey towards our goals, our dreams, and our aspirations. Ms. Craig, do you know what it is that you want? I know you want to simplify and improve your lifestyle, but do you know the tangible goal, the tangible dream that you're going to make into a goal? Do you have that in mind? Do you know what that is? Some people don't, and that's okay. Because we can actually help you to get there. So, Mr. Beedles, man, wealthyhealthyhappypeople.net. If you want to drop that, I don't even know. Can you type? I might need to type it for you. If you can drop that down in the comments below. If not, I can drop it down. I can drop it down if I need to. This is where you guys can follow us. We got a website. We started it just for you. Wealthyhealthyhappypeople.net. And then also, I've got a special for you guys. There are some people who have, let me log in here. There are some people who need some assistance. So what? No, I don't want to do that. There are some people who need assistance in defining this thing. I know Noel has a clearly defined goal. I know most of you guys have some clearly defined goals, but you might need some help. And if you're saying, hey, I don't know exactly what it is that I want. I have some ideas. I have some things that are going on that I want to extract. I want to become, but I don't have a plan for it. And maybe you need a blueprint to that simplified and improved lifestyle. Maybe you just need to have that conversation with that person that can extract those nuggets of wisdom and gold out of you, because you have a gold mine. We just got to extract it out. If you're saying that's you, then I put a link down at the bottom as well. And we have a service called Future by Design. And we want you to give us the opportunity to help build your life, the life that you desire in the next 5 years. We want to craft this thing out. We want to go from the end to the beginning, and we want to give you a we want to give you a roadmap to your future success. And I found during this process very difficult to kind of have the conversation. I think Noel, right now, we're going through it right now with you. And we ask the tough questions. We're not the person that we're not the yes people, right? You know, you got yes people in your life. And no matter what you do, they're gonna be like, yes, that's good, keep going, do it. And you need people in your life that's gonna just keep it real with you. That's gonna help you to see the things that are unbiased towards you as an individual, but are biased towards your success. You need these people in your life. And I give this example. You know, there are people that go on to um, um, American Idol who know they can't sing, but people in their life have never told them, hey, you know, you can't sing. You might not need to be going on American Idol. They got people in their life that just keep telling them, yes, 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 baby, go for it. Yes, baby. And that's great. You need those people, but you also need those people that's going to be like, hey, you know, you don't really sound all that great. You need those people that's going to ask you the tough questions. You need those people that's going to help you to expand your mind. You need some people in your life that's going to help you to get uncomfortable. Why? Well, because change is in the uncomfortable areas of your life. Growth is uncomfortable. Think about a seed trying to crack through the ground. That's uncomfortable. So we can't get to a place where we want to be in our life. We can't become our future self if we're going to remain in the comfortable spaces of where we are. Why? Because where you are now, whatever comforts you have in life, they now become habit. And you do them so often that it doesn't really propel you to that next level. If you're comfortable on the bottom floor of the house, if you're comfortable on, you know, where the living room is and things like that, very seldom are you going to go to the top of the house. So we want to break you out of your comfortability so that you can grow to become the person that you want to be. You can grow into your worthy ideal. You can grow your consciousness. You can expand your mind. You can really get those ideas, those tangible steps to become the person that you want to become. If that sounds of interest to you, click on either one of those links and look for Future by Design. And if you have an interest, we'll reach out to you and give you more steps. But it's basically just a consultation to help you design the next 5 years of your life. And as Mr. Craig said, it'll help you to simplify and improve your life because why? You have a direct line of sight and you have the roadmap to where you want to go. And once you know that, you'll be inspired every day of your life because you'll wake up going and charging towards that thing that it is that you want. Now, Mr. Beedles is our co-host. He's normally here, and he's having some technical difficulties, and that's fine. He told me last night his phone was breaking down and all that stuff. And he said it early. He said, hey, when you run into some opposition, guys, as you go through this 30-day challenge, you're going to run into some temporary opposition. That's the world's way of letting you know that you're doing something right. See, if everything in your life was easy, then you wouldn't have anything really that's going to come against you, right? Because you're not doing nothing. Who's going to fight somebody that's already defeated, right? But once you start to make some strides, once you decide that, hey, I'm going to change my life, once you decide that I'm going to become a better me, then you're going to start to run into some opposition. Think about it. You start doing something different with your money. You start saving. You start investing. You start saying, hey, I'm going to grow this thing. You're going to start to have some financial troubles come into your life. It's not to defeat you. It's really to test your resolve. Again, let me say that again. It's to test your resolve. Are you really serious? Are you really committed to becoming a millionaire? Are you really committed to getting out of debt? Well, this is that test that comes. It might be multiple tests. Because if you don't have a test, you won't grow. You won't persevere through that thing. So here's another quote. I'll give it to you, and I say this as well. This from Les Brown. He says this. He said, if you want your life to be easy, do the things that are hard. And if you want your life to be hard, then do what's easy. See, we have to choose to do what's hard. We have to choose to go to the uncomfortable spaces so that our life eventually will be easy. But if you do what's easy, if you always do what's easy, if you always do what you've always done, if you always do the things that come natural to you and comfortable to you and all that stuff, if you just continue to do what's easy, then you're going to find that your life is going to be hard. Well, we gave you a lot of nuggets and tips today. We didn't have anybody jump in the hot seat. I know Noel, not Noel. I know that Miss Chef, you would have as well. But that's our show today, guys. And this is what we do every day to get our day started. We're on the East Coast in the United States. I know we got some people in UK. It's probably a different. What time is it over there, Craig? Let me make sure I follow you too. Let me get up here and follow you. I'm following you now. Fantastic. The chappy behind electrical radiators and stuff like that. So I don't know what time it is there, man, but our show has gone 12:41 p.m. All right, great, fantastic. Oh, fantastic. Is it 12:41 p.m. Tuesday or Thursday or 12:41 p.m. Friday? And where you at in the UK? We got a guy from the UK here. So our show is going Thursday. Okay. Hey, I was talking to somebody from New Zealand. He was telling me it was the next day where he was. I was like, oh wow, So this is what we do every day. 7 o'clock. We'll be on tomorrow. So join us tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Make sure that you tell your friends. So if you following me or you're following Beedles, then you're going to see that we already have the show scheduled for tomorrow. And that's going to be obviously Friday, man. So that should be good and easy to get into. But this is the Wealthy, Healthy, Happy People show. We got Beedles who wasn't able to come in today. He probably going to share a lot of things. He's going to make sure he on tomorrow. It's going to be his turn tomorrow. This is ERGJ, your success coach. We're saying let's build wealthy, healthy, happy people. Go out there, chase after your goals. Give all that you can give today. Give more than you can give today. Be of more service. Be of more value. Be a better you today. You want to be better today than you were yesterday. And then tomorrow, you want to be the better tomorrow than you are today. And that's called progress. And as long as you are progressing, man, as long as you are progressing, think about it. Every day you feel like you're making progress, then every day is a successful day. Every day that you make progress. Now think about the days that you don't make progress. You're like, man, I didn't make any progress today. You feel bad. You feel like you've been lazy. You feel like whatever. But every day that you make progress towards whatever it is that you're looking to accomplish, just one step. I don't care if it's just one step. Every day you can go to bed feeling like, man, I made progress today. That gives you that momentum, that energy to keep going and keep going and keep going and keep going. So make every day a successful day. Make every day a day that you're going to progress towards your worthy ideal. Keep that goal in front of you. And the next 30 days, make sure that you have a positive mental attitude toward the things that it is you want to accomplish. If for some reason you have one of those days, and we know we can have one of those days, you just got to start over. You got to be of the mindset that you're not going to allow yourself to have one of those days. You're not going to allow yourself to be influenced by your environment, but you're going to be the environment that's changed. You're going to change the environment when you walk into a room. I don't care how negative it is when you get to work today. You're going to be the person that makes everybody else positive. You be the change agent. Be the change that you want to see today. I don't know why I'm talking about this, but this must be what we need to talk about. Be the change that you want to see. And you're going to see that the world, it will start to conform to you and your energy. This is what the world needs. It needs some wealthy. It needs some healthy. It needs some happy people. So join us every day at 7 o'clock, Monday through Friday. This is what we're doing, 7 a.m. Eastern time, because all you guys are all over the place. We join for about 30 minutes, and that's what we're going to do. So thanks for joining us today. This is ERGJ, your success coach.